We are having fun here on Big Ten Women's Basketball Media Day as we take a closer look at the Michigan State Spartans, who won 23 games a year ago, including their first NCAA tournament game since 2019. Two of the top three scorers from that squad are back, and Robyn Fralick brings in a couple of impact transfers. Jalen Brown from Arizona State and Rashonda Jones from Purdue. She's the only Michigan State coach to reach the NCAA tournament in the first of each of her two seasons. Coach joining us now on set. It's great to see you. I know wherever the bar is set, you want to raise it higher and higher. You've got some newcomers, you've got some returners. Just tell us how the pieces are all coming together here in year three for you in East Lansing.
Yeah, we're a work in progress. We feel really good about our returning core, that we feel like all of them got better, and that was our big challenge to them this offseason. And then adding transfers and freshmen and combining a group and kind of figuring out who you are so far has been fun.
You take over Michigan State, and as Ashley mentioned, you're 2 for 2 in making it to the big dance. For you, in terms of goals and how personally satisfying that is, I thought you coached your squad up. I thought you did one of the best jobs in the Big Ten last year. For you just personally, when you look back, I mean, you've got to give yourself grades of like, that was really good. What did you do last year as a squad that you were able to coach your team up that you were proud of?
Well, we got better, and we got better from where we were our first year. And that's our goal, is how do we incrementally continue to build, and how do we make the most out of who we have? And it's our job to figure that out year to year, season to season. That's what makes it fun. It's kind of this ongoing problem solving. But I'm excited to see what this group can do and where we can go when we stay in pursuit together.
Well, I thought defensively last year, you were second in the league in steals, you were third in blocks in the Big Ten, you were physical, nothing came easy for opponents, and that it can grind mentally and physically on opponents. How did you see that play out?
We want to be an every possession team and an every possession player, and to do that sounds really cool, but it's hard. And how do you get a group to care about every possession at the relentless mentality that's required to be really, really good? And so that's what we're working on right now in practice. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of collective teamness. But that's the way we like to play. That's the way we believe in playing. That's the way we are when we're at our best. So we're going to keep working on it.
Yeah. Coach, how do you teach that, though? Because I think there is something with when you're talking about effort and want to, and just the desire. It's one thing to coach skills and fundamentals, but what does that look like in practice?
There's a competitive spirit to being really good. And how do you get a collective team competitive spirit? And so it's the way you train, it's the way you practice, it's what you preach. The other day I shared at the end of our practice that you're good enough. We're good enough to be challenged, right? We're good enough to figure out how do we get to this next level individually and collectively. But, it's a work in progress for sure, but that's what's fun about it.
Well, I would say that the one player that epitomizes working hard is Theryn Hallock. I love watching her play. She goes 100 miles an hour down the floor.
She does.
She flies. She was one of the players in terms of transition points last year. She's a blur to get to the other end, but she plays hard on both ends, and she's a true Michigan Stater.
Yep.
Tell folks who don't know about Theryn Hallock her story of, her whole family is Go Sparty.
Yeah, all her family members, Michigan State grads, born and raised a Spartan, plays like it, loves like it, believes like it, and we think she's arguably one of the fastest players, if not the fastest player in the league, and her speed is dynamic. We're really challenging her on playing with change of speed, but yeah, really fun to coach, great competitor, and elite speed.
Yeah, when you line up with the baseline, is she just crushing everybody in sprints?
She can.
Ooh, is that a challenge?
She can.
That's good. And Theryn's here. We're going to hear from her in just a little bit. I can see her smiling over there on the side set. Grace VanSlooten, the other player that you brought with you, just a tremendous talent who, again, came over from Oregon and has been able to have a big impact on this team. Team captain this year. What do you see as she takes the next step?
Well, what we love about Grace is that her work ethic match her goals. And she is relentless in pursuit of getting better. She knows the day in and day out grind of what it looks like to really put the work in. And when a player like Grace does that, it sets an example for our whole team of what it looks like to care at a high level and to work at a level that matches that. So grateful that we have both of them as Spartans, and we're going to keep working to get better and figure out who we can be.
Well, and I think you have those veterans that you can rely on, that you know what you're going to get, and they may even be better this year, as you said. But you've got some new faces that you really like. Tell the folks out there for Michigan State this year, who were some of the players that they should know?
Yeah, well, we added 4 transfers and 3 freshmen, and all of them are making an impact. The transfers have a lot of experience. they've all played a lot of high-level college basketball. What I like is they're very different. And with the way we play, you've got to be able to think, you've got to be able to make decisions, and you've got to have a great motor. And seeing that kind of this new influx of enthusiasm and some just new pieces, it's our job to kind of figure out how it's going to all go together. But we've been really excited about what we're going to be able to do with our new group too.
I think enthusiasm is one of the most underrated human traits that there is, and that can go a long way when you're talking about what a team is capable of.
Yeah.
Coach, it is great to see you. Best of luck this season.
Thanks so much. Go Green.
All right.
Appreciate you guys.
As we take a look at some of the notable games coming up for the Michigan State Spartans in year 3 under Robyn Fralick, an awesome Big Ten home slate in East Lansing. Michigan, Maryland, UCLA, Ohio State, all come into town. But I got to say, Mike and Christy, we did hear what Coach said about Theryn Hallock, that she can win every sprint, but it sounds like she doesn't always win every sprint. So let's kick it over the side, guys.
Well, let's start there. Theryn and Grace are here. Your coach says you can win every sprint, Theryn, but you don't win every sprint. What's going on?
Well, right now I'm in planks because I got some leg issues that I just can't do the extra running, but I will and do win every sprint.
Okay, sounds
not
like
really sure what happened over
sounds
there.
like an excuse.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got to take care of myself before, but
See, that's responsible.
I don't know what that was. I'll talk to her after this.
Okay, good. You'll bring her to the side.
Yes.
You two are the Speed Twins. Do you remember who was the first person to come up with that moniker?
I think I was.
Yeah, it was Theryn.
Yeah?
For sure, yeah.
I kept on throwing it to her, and she kept on sprinting and beating the post on the floor. So I was like, all right, we're a good dynamic duo here with the speed.
And have we ever actually just said, let's test each other? Who is faster?
I don't think so, but last summer we would do turf sprints for conditioning. And, we would go back and forth between who won the last one. So it's tied, I'd say.
Tied.
Oh,
Good.
boy.
Yeah.
We need to see the breaking of the tie. We
Yes.
need that on
Yeah,
video.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that'll
Let's
be
do it right
great.
now, actually.
In the heels.
Yeah, while she's wounded. Yeah, right.
See, do it now. Okay. Theryn, what is it about the defense from the Spartans in terms of how you get that offense activated and those push-ahead passes to your teammates?
Yeah, I think one thing that we focus on a lot is our gap defense, and we're still continuing to do that and continuing to grow in that. Coach Cam and Coach Fralick really emphasize being in the gap. And I think this team has a lot of versatility, and we have a lot of size. We're long in a lot of ways, too. And I think if we get in those picket pockets and we can get those steals and transition in a great offense, I mean, we'd rather turn defense into offense than set up half court and have to run a play.
Grace, at what point last season did you go, I feel comfortable. I know the team, the system. This is home for me.
Yeah, I would say probably 4 or 5 games into conference play. Obviously it takes a while for that chemistry to get there with all those new players, learning all the new systems and everything like that. But I'd say 4 or 5 games into conference, I felt really comfortable. I felt like I knew my place. I felt like I knew what was expected of me every night. I think that's when I saw my game really start to take off.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, so I want to ask you, it might be a simple question, but I'd rather hear the way you phrase it. How important is it to your game to get to the free throw line as much as possible?
I think really important. I think just staying physical. I think obviously the more fouls you draw, the more chance for points you have. And, you want to get into that bonus area so that your teammates can then also get fouled and go up there and knock down free throws. So definitely a big, big part of my game.
And you went to the NCAA tournament back-to-back seasons. And Theryn, what is it about those experiences that will lead you to solid momentum in this season?
Yeah, I think learning and growing from those. We've been blessed to be a part of the tournament, and we're going to hopefully continue to do so. I think with the tournament, it's the small things, those big rebounds, those big steals, the small things that you need to pay attention to detail for. I mean, we talk about that in the huddle. We got to pay attention to what coach is saying, draw out that play, and we got to execute well. So paying attention to those details is something really important. And I think as seniors, we've gone through the experience now of making the tournament and not making the tournament. So to be able to do those small details and get those small things is something really important going forward.
Some newcomers on the roster this year, in particular, Anna and Amy.
Yes.
Yep.
Identical twins.
Yes.
Who's the worst on the team at getting their names right?
I feel like everybody does a good job.
Everybody does a really good job.
That's
because
boring.
Once you get to know them, they don't look alike at
In
all.
film, though, when it's film, Fralick will be like, is that Amy or Anna? But, that's I feel like that's
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like you're throwing her under the bus because of what happened earlier, though.
Well, yeah, because I don't know what was going on over there,
She's on your
Frey.
I do have a very important thing before we go, though.
Okay.
Christy's son is on the MSU men's team.
Yes, he is.
So If there's anything you'd like to report about her, this is an okay time to narc if he's making bad choices. Right now, the platform is yours.
No, we were just telling him she did a great job raising him. He's very respectful. He's a gentleman. He came out at Midnight Madness and hit that moonwalk Michael Jackson. We were like, okay, Jay Scott, like, you got it. But no, he's doing great, and he looks like he's happy. So.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You know, he is loving it in East Lansing, and you know, he was around women's basketball a lot because I was a coach. So he understands and respects the game for what it is as a whole.
Well,
so.
we're glad he's at state.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thanks so much, ladies.
Thank you.
We'll see you throughout the season.
Thank you.